everybody. It's Jamie from JC Dynamics again. This isn't one of our normal videos, but it's a video about a new piece of equipment I got for videotaping. It's the DJI Neo FPV drone. I got it with the goggles and the controller 3, so you could do full acrobatic drone flying. Although I'm not there yet, I've only done my first 2 flights here over the last 2 days since it arrived on Friday. Had a couple crashes and some close calls, and this first video you're going to watch is me flying around the yard on my very first flight. Now, I started this Neo with skipping over the basic flight that you visually look at it and put on the goggles, since I already have a DJI Mini 2 drone that I do for most of my landscape photos. I didn't play with any of the settings on the thing, so what you see on the screen, the controls and the altitudes and the battery life, is all basic setup. I never changed any settings anywhere on the drone, and I started off flying it in sport mode, and I haven't took any chances the first couple flights to go in the full manual mode, which gives you no easy controls that DJI offers. When you turn off the props, it dives. Then you can turn the props back on. This one, the props are always running, which gives you a little safety factor.
Oh, Jesus, Jamie.
Well, it's on the other side, I think.
After one of my crashes, I got to play with the menu a bit because the goggles wouldn't calibrate, and part of that was because of the magnetic interference I was getting while I was sitting next to one of the steel fences. I never resolved that, but I flew anyways. And then I actually turned on the defogging fans that are inside the mast that help keep the screen clear by running fans that blow over your inner lens. And then there's a little bit of me scrolling through the menus. After last night's fireworks that I filmed with my DJI Mini 2, we went to the local pickleball courts that the wife belongs to clean them up from the overspray in little pieces left over from the fireworks show, do some sweeping. So I decided to try my new Neo out around the pickleball courts and try some maneuvering. We let our dog run, and we'll call this run the bloody pickleball court massacre, because the poor pup ran so hard for 40 minutes that she ripped her front paws all to pieces, and we had to do a little first aid when we got home. Neither of us were truly paying attention to her running so hard, which was our mistake, and she tore up the edges of her paws doing tight turns, kind of chasing the drone, which I didn't really notice, even though she had a ball to play with. During my fight with the Neo at the pickleball courts, I had 3 or 4 crashes into a fence when I kind of got dizzy with the screen over my face. All part of the learning curve, but I did get to thread some areas in between fences and pickleball nets. I've learned a lot today. I wore the battery life out on the goggles. I tried wearing them with my glasses that I normally wear with the fans running, and I was steaming up pretty bad after, because it was a little humid out, but not too bad. So I wore it without my glasses. Had a few little dizzy spells when I got confused and stopped the flight, because you can stop the flight instantly, which is a great feature of the Neo. But all in all, it was a good 2 battery flight, probably 20 minutes in total. until we noticed the dog was bleeding on the pickleball courts and had to leave. We didn't totally finish the job sweeping, but that's all right. It'll be another day after it rains.
We've been living in sin so long, all the feels are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through the day alright. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street. Roller coaster, take me to a better time. Let's go! All sing your high line with the roller coaster of life. Yeah. It's time to all choose your timeline on the roller coaster of life. You seem to easily forget how to place your bet. When everyday life gets you down, you gotta steal the crown. Got to own it. Don't bitch and moan about it, please. God forbid you scrape your knees, and it's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I've told you over and over again, you gotta get both hands around it and make your own plans. Roller coaster, it's taking over, it's about time. Oh, all sing your high line on the roller coaster of life. You've got to all choose your timeline with the roller coaster of life. I want to go.